I'm going to try very, very hard to not allow my experience of having owned an occult shop affect and taught tarot affect how I do this. Now, first things first, a tarot deck is a tool, all right? The whole purpose of it is it points the reader in the right direction. One of the biggest and easiest ways to know whether or not the person who is doing your reading actually knows how to do readings is, will they let you ask the question out loud? Because someone who is experienced in tone recognition, body language recognition, even the words you choose, will know from how you say the question what answer you want to give. So when I ever did readings, you were not allowed to tell me. However, for me, as I say, the cards are a tool. So I would lay them out, I would get my general direction, and then whoever I was reading for would find me just sort of sitting there like this, staring over their shoulder. And then eventually I'd go, so, do you know anything about? Because for me, I hear things. Now, these people go and rent a house. And in this house, in the basement, there's all this sorts of occult stuff. Apparently someone was a collector in this building. And there's a tarot deck, which is really beautiful, by the way. I love it. And I'm really kind of curious whether the deck came first or the costumes, like the makeup for the personification of the deck came first. I suspect the deck came first. It's not a deck I recognize. Usually in movies, the standard Rider-Waite, which is what most of us consider to be the beginner deck, is used because it's clean, simple pictures that most people will recognize. So, this girl doesn't want to do readings, but will. She is combining astrology with tarot. And I'm not going to go into how I think about astrology. Okay? I'm a skeptic psychic. How about that? I believe less of this shit than most of you do. And most of you will, and I probably will, leave the comments on, you'll say that I'm lying, I don't have that sort of ability, and that's fine, you can say that, I don't care. Because anybody who's been around me for any prolonged period of time knows better. Every reading is coming true. But they're not coming true in the way that you would think. One girl wants to climb the ladder of success, and she gets her neck broken by a ladder. That sort of thing. And I believe there's 5 to start with, and they eventually find out that this deck has been used in a series of other situations where everybody having a reading died. Oh! Except whoever did the reading. They find the one who survived the last debacle, and the only reason she apparently survived is because she didn't do a reading for herself. However, the current group that's come sought advice from her, the reader did. So she's just as screwed as the rest of them. It's fun. The Joker in particular, I really love, like the Fool. The way the face shifts is really cool. There's not a lot of jump scares in it. There are some visual scares. Is it great? No. Is it passable? More than. It's fun. I would do it. I would watch it. Gotta watch how I phrase things. However, I can't resist one last thing. Ouija. Not Ouija. It's not pronounced Ouija. You can see from what it says. It's oui, French for yes, ja, German for yes. So all the stories about how did the Ouija board get its name, the Ouija board got its name because the people who made this from the spirit boards that people had on their Victorian tables and made it portable chose it. Whether or not they did something with the Ouija board and it told them good luck, that I'm not prepared to comment on. But please, people, you want to know why there's so many problems in this world? Because you're breaking down the language that you use. And if you can't use it properly, stop talking.